Good morning, 517 family. Happy Black Friday. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in
and joining us.
Doing some trucking today, Black Friday trucking. We got 2,400 miles till we get to our destination of Corpus Christi, Texas. If you're new to the stream, make sure you reach up, hit that follow button, drop us a line in chat, let everybody know where you're from. But what I need right now is for everybody to do reach up and hashtag Paul.
Thank
Paul
you,
sent
Paul.
20 gifted subs 35 minutes ago.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Thanks for all the love, Paul.
I want to know how many people are still in a food coma.
I took 2 naps yesterday, and I still feel like I'm in a food coma.
Yeah, I could have used some more sleep. Oh, you're very welcome, Nathan. We're so glad that you got it pretty quickly. Glad you like it.
I think that is the fastest that we've sent a package, envelope or anything, to Australia, and it's reached it. Paul, did you get your shirt and tumbler over the weekend, too?
Good morning,
Or
Nick.
over the weekend, over the last couple days. It's not even the weekend yet.
No, I know. The whole being off on Thursday all day throws me off. Hope you have a great day at work, Nick. Or wait, that was Joey up there.
Don't work too hard, Joey. Hopefully it's quick and painless.
Oh, Jason, we do not want to discuss that at the moment. We're just gonna. That was a. They had too much turkey that morning too.
They kept the tradition of Thanksgiving alive. The Lions played like it was Thanksgiving.
There it is. I mean,
It just wouldn't be Thanksgiving without the Lions and in your Cheerios. You feel me? Or actually, I guess, and in your pumpkin pie.
Hey, your dad's in the house this morning. Deborah's not in a food coma today, still coughing my lungs up. You poor girl.
Drink some pickle juice. It's got vitamins in it.
That pickle juice. You can't. You quit picking on Deborah.
You didn't get the tumbler and shirt yet, Paul. It's coming. It should be there any day. Yeah, Nathan just got his, not yesterday, but the day before.
Morning, Troy.
Well, it might have been while we was sleeping. Good morning, Troy. How was your Thanksgiving?
Same to you, Christopher. I know, I'm kind of sad that I couldn't eat as much as I usually do, but
And she didn't make a dang thing for Thanksgiving. All right, I guess she made deviled eggs.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Thank you very much. And those were good. I had to get into those last night. Yeah.
We was snacking on them yesterday morning for breakfast.
My mom, did you see her halfway through the meal? She goes, Lacey, I forgot something. I'm like, what? She goes, all that cheese we sliced up. The cheese plate.
I noticed the cheese plate.
The cheese.
And the olives and stuff started going around, the pickles, after my plate was already full. I had to set that off to the side.
Yeah. You know us. It's not
I had pretty good plate management yesterday, though. I made sure to leave enough space in my plate. I had just enough room for everything until she remembered to break out the cheese plate.
Next year, we're getting those plates that she used because those worked out perfectly. The big, oval-shaped ones, they fit awesome. Oh, good morning, Joe. How are you doing? Didn't eat a lot yesterday because I wanted to save room for pumpkin pie.
I ate a lot. I usually don't eat dessert after, eating. But I ate a lot. I didn't have any room left, but I couldn't say no. So and then I had a piece of pumpkin pie, it was layered, and then a piece of peanut butter pie. It was really delicious. Didn't really eat nothing for the rest of the night, and then Lacey was making a turkey sandwich about 8, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock last
Asked if
night.
I wanted one. I'm like, no. And then she had hers all made up, and then she asked me one more time because she knows me.
Yep.
And she knows how I change my mind, and then end up eating hers. She's like, you want a turkey sandwich while I got all this stuff out? I'm like, I might as well.
I just knew that since it was been a while since we ate the last time, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, my stomach will be growling, so I'm like, I need to get food in my belly before I go to bed. Hey, Daryl, how are you?
Did you have a happy Thanksgiving? Hello, homie. Good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah. How can I forget? Hashtag TGIF.
Yeah.
All capital letters. Good morning, Caleb.
So, Chris, did you get your Cool Whip with some pumpkin pie? It had a layer of Cool Whip. It was good.
I didn't have to put any extra on it. It was layered. It was, I don't know, 4 layers. I don't know if it was pumpkin Cool Whip, or what. But yeah, it had multiple layers. It was really good. Didn't have to add any extra Cool Whip.
We used divided paper plates. You know our expensive china.
Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, I missed it the first time. It was a little crazy at the beginning of the stream. I don't know. I don't know if you see me. It's after I said, good morning, everybody. I didn't know what else to say after that.
What's those one platters that I've been
sitting here like
seeing?
a deer in headlights.
The veggie platter.
Yeah,
with
veggie
in the
platters
middle.
from the Dollar Tree.
Yep. My mom made pumpkin cheesecake for dessert. It was fantastic. My nephew was supposed to make a pumpkin cheesecake, but he's also very busy working and has a family.
And he had to prepare meals for 3 different Thanksgivings?
I think so, yeah.
Or passing dishes.
Yep, so we're all right. Maybe I'll make a pumpkin cheesecake here sometime soon.
I think the only person in the 517 community, well, one of the very few, that is not happy that it's Friday is Mr. Ken Wormuth. He's working 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. today at Walmart. Black Friday. I sent him a message this morning. I'm like, you off this morning? Oh, no, of course not. It's Black Friday.
Didn't he say nobody's allowed to take that day off? Yeah, like, thoughts out to all the Walmart and retail workers today, because, Good morning, Caleb. How are you? Joe was on call last night getting paid time and a half while I hung out with the family. Well, that's a nice way to get paid, huh?
Troy says TGIF. Turkey's great if fried. That works, too.
I've been seeing a few deep fried. It's like I want one.
And for the record, guys, I got everybody for like the second year in a row. No, we did not deep fry a turkey in the kitchen. I used that picture last year. Everybody fell for it. I can't believe like another 100 people commented that it's like very, very dangerous to deep fry a turkey in the house. But I'm on there with all these comments like everybody's like, in the house? That don't sound very safe. I'm like, I've never seen anybody make French fries outside. Somebody's like, I don't see a fire extinguisher. I'm like, there's one underneath the counter, behind the deep fryer.
Oh, the delivery boy is fast. Well, Nathan, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting for you to get it that quickly.
No, it once took 45 days from the day that we dropped it off at the post office for a sticker to make it to Andy Pratt in Adelaide, Australia.
Do you pronounce the H in the Cool Whip?
I just say Cool Whip.
Hi, Rollin.
When I'm feeling
morning.
funny, I might like do the hip.
That sounds like your
Hip.
wheeze over there.
Just because you don't see the fire extinguisher doesn't mean it's not there. Somebody else said that too, and not a fire extinguisher inside. I'm like, actually, I found one in the basement of the house when we moved in. It looks older than dirt, but it doesn't look like it's been used.
I have to
I was
work.
on there just fueling that fire.
Homie has to work from 8 to 5 working for the state of Idaho. We don't get the Black Friday off. # should be off, though. They fell for it again, but I knew you wouldn't do it, so I didn't comment. I knew a few of the regulars would be like, nuh-uh, we're smarter than that. All I said was I don't think the cardboard's thick enough. And I'll keep FDM.
Yeah, I'm like, it'll suck up. It should absorb most of the grease. I almost replied, do you think I should have put a tarp under there as well, Joe?
I commented on the front. I see your Troy comment, Troy. Oh my gosh, I can talk today, I swear.
No, you can't. You can't talk any other day.
Bite me. You heard that clear enough. Oh.
Well, I mean, it's only 2 words in 1 syllable each, honey. That's kind of in your wheelhouse. Feels like you're getting your strength back. I better tone it down just a little bit.
Yeah, it's coming back slowly, so watch it. Yes, you should have, Chris, Joe said. Oh, the food from my neighbor was delicious. The stuff from the church was very good, too. I seen your post about it, Daryl. That's cool, though, that they do that. I'm feeling all right today, Deborah. Last night was a little rough. Chris was asking me this morning how I was doing. I'm like, yeah, I pushed it a little too far yesterday, but heating pad's my best friend right now. Thank you for everything you do for the community. Oh, no, thank you, Nathan, for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
I can read today. I swear I can see your guys' names. And
Without each and every one of you, there is no community. It would just be like me and her sitting here like playing games.
Giving each other guff
Thank
more.
you for everything that you do, Nathan. And everybody else in here, thank you just for being here each and every stream.
Yes, heard you. Although him hearing you is like when a parent understands what their babies are saying. He's used to it and knows what you mean. Oh, we got to meet his sister's little ones. And that the little baby's, what, 1? A little over 1?
Yeah.
And me and Chris look at each other in the morning. We're like, man, we do not have a baby-proof house at all. It's been like 12 years since we had a toddler in the house.
It's Lacey-proof. It's just not baby-proof.
Yeah. She did pretty good, though. She... other than the, speaker at my parents'.
It's like you trying to stream on Twitch. You and your lonely, lurking stream watcher.
We'd be definitely picking on each other a lot more, Rowan.
Or sleeping more. We'd be taking cat naps. I know that's like a bad time for a sleeping joke.
Yeah.
2,217 miles till we get to our destination.
So right now, Chris has been replaced with a heating pad as Lacey's best friend and bed buddy. Just my buddy when I'm chilling out on the recliner. And actually, I
finally got to cuddle up with her, not last night and the night before. Well, both nights. She finally is like doing good enough. She got rid of that big like barrier body pillow that she had like wrapped around her.
I had to make sure that I didn't roll any which way. I think I finally had one of like the hot flashes in the middle of the night last night because I woke up this morning and like I was like my clothes were soaked. I'm like, oh great. Well, at least I'm not noticing it or it's not waking me up.
You don't even need a nice setup, Rowan. There's people going live without cameras and mics and just playing a game and people are hanging out.
Yep.
I mean, if a microphone, I would say if you at least had a microphone, use the microphone. But yeah, there's a lot of camless streams and they're doing pretty good. So even if you had your camera on, you don't have to have a fancy setup.
Thanks, Paul.
I mean, you got girls that are like hot tubbing and streaming from hot tubs and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah,
their setup isn't nothing fancy, just an inflatable tub.
Set up in a room somewhere usually. We love you, Paul. Oh, Paul says that's why we hang around and watch you talk. I'm trying to talk him into getting this one game, Paul, that's like, how well do you know you like your spouse and you have to like write down answers to questions. I'm like, we need to play that to see how well we know each other.
We know each other fine.
Yeah.
Well, everything.
Oh, I know we know.
I don't know if I want to find out more.
You always want to find out more.
You already
about your
like
other
don't
half.
make meatloaf since we got married. I mean, I'd hate to like find another deal breaker.
We've got plenty of meatloaf since we've been married.
Speaking of which, yesterday, as we were sitting there at that Thanksgiving Day dinner with 30 people.
Oh my God.
30 people. They was passing around the plates and the green bean casserole was going around and my son said something to his wife about the green bean casserole and she's like, hell yeah, I want green bean casserole. I like never get any. And I'm like, Lacey makes green bean casserole every time she makes meatloaf. And she's like, that's nice of her. I wish I could have it like that. And I'm like, which is about once every 4 months.
Yeah,
are we going to get the Kansas DLC? We
nice.
should have early access to it. World is mine. We already got the email where we had to agree to all the terms of not using mods and stuff like that. So we're just waiting. Waiting any day now. We should have early access to Kansas.
Bruin says it's mostly me killing zombies and swearing at useless teammates. But I'm not a hot girl in a hot tub, so nobody wants to see my moves.
I can't wait to get out of Kansas and be like, we're not in Kansas anymore.
That release is close to my birthday.
November
Next
30th.
week. That's Rowan.
I woke up
Troy.
today thinking tomorrow was your birthday, because like it felt like the weekend. Today when I woke up, it felt like Monday. And I was already thinking like tomorrow's your birthday until I like went to put the date in and it was only like the 24th.
Well, we could celebrate it today too, and you could just take me out to eat somewhere. Celebrate again on Tuesday.
You mean embarrass you in public twice?
You know better than to do that. And you two should have bobbleheads on the dash. We got our Funkos.
We got our kitty cat.
Our Funkos hang out in the back of the entertainment center. Oh my God!
World is mine. Thank you very much for becoming a subscriber.
Well, good morning. Thank you.
Let's get a hashtag for World is Mine.
Are you still wreck
I
free?
hit every barrel in the. No, I don't think we're wreck free.
No.
I felt the trailer hit something back down the road just a little bit ago. Nobody said nothing, so I wasn't gonna say anything. But I'll be honest. I don't know what I hit, but I felt a thump.
You felt the thump.
No, thank you. World is mine.
Where are you joining us from, by the way?
And we're coming at you from Michigan, USA. Welcome to Stream 517.
Hey, y'all snow-loving birds over there. You're sending your crap to us on Sunday.
I knew he meant by Toto. I knew he wasn't talking about the band.
Oh, I thought you meant to say you two. Oh, no.
She might have said you too.
I did. Oh, well, thank you. The world is mine. We appreciate it. Colorado is where he joins us from.
What part of Colorado?
You got a buddy that lives there. I've always wanted to go out there. It's pretty. Let's go horseback riding in Colorado.
Nah, I don't want to go horseback
Chris don't want
riding.
nothing to do with horses.
Last time I was on the back of a horse, I got like thrown off, and I didn't get drugged, but I don't know what you would call it. Like the horse just kept running, and I'm like hanging from its mane. I was little. Just hanging off the side of the horse, but I had like 2 handfuls of mane. I wasn't going anywhere, but that was like scary.
Wasn't the
Nope. I'm much happier on the ground. No horses for me.
dog like chasing the horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Supposed to get snow Sunday, but not anymore. It was 24 degrees this morning, Deborah. It was freezing.
I didn't go outside in just my t-shirt and boxers to feed the cats. Nope.
No, you actually threw
I put a
coat
hoodie on, so I had a hoodie in my boxers.
I wrapped a blanket around me. Oh, Solidia is where's he from? I probably didn't say that right.
Salida? I don't know if I've ever heard of that town or that city.
Hey, Jesse says, make sure when you're done to send it back. I will gladly send the snow back to you. They say an inch or two.
I keep wanting to say,
Sunday
did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good day yesterday? Jesse, did you have a good, American Thanksgiving?
May have to turn the furnace on today. It's only 57 where Troy is this morning.
Weird crap happens to you, Chris. There's so many reasons why you don't do stuff. I swear I have worse luck than my dad, and he's got some pretty crappy luck. They say when you get pooped on by a bird, that's like a sign of good luck. I've been like pooped on multiple times.
Within like
days in a row, and it never brings good luck.
Oh, it's 32 here right now. Well, you're warmer than us. 20, but feels like 8. Jason, I know that what you got right now, I think we're supposed to get like by this weekend, the end of this weekend. I hate
And we had a good Thanksgiving. How about you, Junebug? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Salida. Yeah, I said it right.
Salida?
Salida.
Yeah, and then when you said you didn't know how to say it, I said Salida. It's like solidify. 26 now in Idaho. Is it Idaho or is it Idaho?
How's everyone's Thanksgiving, Junebug? It was good. We were busy. We had a house full.
30 people. I think that's like the biggest Thanksgiving meal that I've ever been a part of.
That's the biggest table I've ever been part of. Oh, looks amazing there. Oh, you Googled it, Rowan. A lot of Colorado. Colorado is beautiful. Holy crap. That and like Montana. I'd like to go out. So all that bird poop you got here with us, and you got Lacey. Seems like you have a lot of good luck.
Jack says maybe you're getting pooped on by the wrong birds.
Well, one was a seagull at Cedar Point.
Other than that, I can't even tell you what the other birds was that pooped on me.
I'll never forget the Cedar Point and the look of people's faces behind us.
I'll be out mowing the friggin' yard, and like I'll be like turning at the end of one of my rows, and then like my hand like brushes against my shirt or my shorts and gets wet. I'm like, what's that? Ew!
Lazy! Since we're community, you could say Idaho. Montana really is beautiful. Oh, there's so many places I'd love to visit. I'd like to. I know everybody like says traveling by train sucks, but I would like to take like a train ride, like around.
Not me.
Of course not.
When we was out in California, I had a buddy though that wanted to take
no.
a train back from California all the way back to Michigan just to see some of the beautiful countryside. But me taking an Amtrak one time from Ohio to Massachusetts, no more trains for this guy unless it's a hype train. Paul, come in with a 20.
Holy
Let's
crap.
get a hashtag, Paul. That timing couldn't have been any better.
Thank you, Paul.
Extending the hype train. Let's get a hashtag, Paul.
Thank you, sir.
Good timing. Good timing.
We already had our Thanksgiving. The weather's getting chilly out, but I'm really excited. I passed my hunter safety course, and now I'm get to go hunting, so I'll be doing that this weekend, Jesse says. We were just talking about that, Jesse. I'm like, it's half tempting to get our license because we got deer that pass by our house all the time. But I'm like, I don't want to go through the cleanup. Speaking of shorts, my dad had a pair of shorts with 1989 Batman logo that were 30 years old before they started falling apart. They don't make clothes like they did back then.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
not Lacey that's pooping on me, Troy. A couple times the poop is like landed on my head. She can't get up that high.
Ew,
Well,
no.
never mind.
Ew, no.
2,036 miles between us and our destination of Corpus Christi, Texas. It's going to be 27 in Melbourne tomorrow. Summer is starting. 27, probably about what, 60? 60 degrees Fahrenheit?
80.
Oh, see, that's weird.
Yeah, like how does it go from 30 degrees one time and then 60? I don't understand it, so I just Google it.
Paul, like, box up some of that nice, sunny sunshine and throw it in that box with those Tim Tams.
Please.
Please and thank you.
Deborah says, please stop right there, Chris. Don't continue the conversation.
Yes, Deborah?
I understand.
I know what you meant. Stop the conversation, not the driving.
He got him, Troy, bud. Yeah, he was like saying a story and then it led right into the whole train thing.
Yeah.
We got it.
I'm like, the only trains that I want is hype trains, and that was right when Paul sent the 20.
Can we all vote to dislike Paul for that comment there?
Yeah, like 80 degrees Fahrenheit. What the hell? What the hell, Paul?
No 180 degrees back.
That's like a little more below the belt than when Troy is telling us the weather that's down in Daytona.
I'm so ready for sunshine and pool and flowers and everything else. He listens every once in a while, Deborah.
Every once in a while? Every once in a while. More often than she makes meatloaf, though. I'll put that out there.
Shove that meatloaf where the sun don't shine. So
You
you
can't.
taste
You
it.
ain't got no meatloaf to
Well,
shove
I'll
where the
do
sun
it.
don't
So,
shine.
yeah, well, so you can taste it for the next 4 months.
How am I gonna taste it if you're sticking it where the sun doesn't shine? I don't know if I'd want anything to do with it.
Just wait.
I'm sitting here visualizing you doing that. Why?
The meatloaf!
You say that like little Nicky with the pineapple. Oh. He's fine. He's got turkey sandwiches.
Turkey sandwiches for days.
Mm.
Bunch of leftover green bean casserole. That's another thing. If you guys are making food for 30 freaking people, how much food do you know how to make? Like, first of all, I wouldn't have made 1 turkey. I probably would have made 2.
That's why
me.
she did ham too.
You know me.
Yes, you would have.
And then you say you triple everything. I was thinking like the green bean casserole. If I make like 1 bunch and that's enough for like 3 people and there's 30 people there, we'd have to make like 10 times as much. Imagine if I was
This is why Chris doesn't.
if I was in charge of cooking for 30 people, imagine how many leftovers we would have.
Yeah.
Like your dad says it all the time that your mom cooks enough for an army. I would like cook enough for 4 armies.
Yeah, you would. This is why I do the cooking.
And their
usually.
children.
Hi, Fat Albert. How are you doing this morning? Happy Friday to you as well.
Dumpster Angel adding to the hype
Jesse!
train. Another 5 gifted.
Woo-hoo, thank you.
Let's get a hashtag for the Dumpster Angel. And see, I just sideswiped somebody else right there. So we're definitely not wreck free.
It's all out the window today. Perth, Western Australia is having 39, I'm guessing, degree days at the moment and brush fires.
Perth. That's where Andy went the one time on
Vacation.
on his vacation.
Yeah, well, thoughts out to those guys.
I mean, you could also hashtag Jesse too if you don't want to type Dumpster Angel.
Fat Albert says, wow, I see how it is. What-
Jesse, I gotta ask, how did you inherit the nickname of Dumpster Angel?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that too. Still wreck-free, longer than Lacey would be.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
I've been doing pretty good when I drive. Thank you very much, Jason. If I don't have distraction over here,
Deborah says it's F It Friday.
it is.
That's probably the mentality Ken has today working Black Friday at Walmart.
Poor guy.
I'll send him a message, be like, hey, is it F It Friday or is it Black Friday?
Did you have a good holiday, Albert?
Mr. Mike Mann gave you that?
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
I'll send Ken that message right now. I'll be like, so is it Black Friday or is it F It Friday? Chat is wondering. ...
He'd be like, I don't like you, man. Thank you, Jesse. We appreciate it, sir.
Oh, better get it back on the road. Definitely looking like F It Friday. All right, message sent to Ken. I'll let you know when he responds. Lazy yawns in 3,
Hey,
2,
hey.
1.
I didn't yawn until before the stream, right before it, so I'm
Oh,
good.
so she already threw herself under the bus.
Right
She's already in
before.
yawn debt.
Hey, you were yawning this morning, too. Hey, guys. Happy Friday. I'm going to work soon. Well, good to see you, Bree.
Hope you have a good day at work. I hope, like, you don't deal with the public on Black Friday.
He may or may not answer if he's busy. Ken always makes time for his buddy when he messages him. I did. I'm happy my team slaughtered the Commanders. Oh, by 35 points.
All right. Remember yesterday when I said something? Lacey's like, I'm surprised George or Ken hasn't sent you messages because the Cowboys won. I'm like, there ain't no fans that's going to, like, brag about beating the Commanders. I forgot about Fat Albert.
I am. I can't. Have a good day.
I mean, a win is a win, right?
Aw, thank you, Paul. You sleep well, sir.
Paul, seriously, thank you for the 40 gifted subs. Hashtag Paul once again.
Happy Friday to you, sir.
I hope you have a very good weekend.
Oh, I'm a receptionist, so I have to deal with the public on the phone.
I guess it's better than, like, working, like, in retail, though.
Yes. Who here got their Christmas shopping done before today?
I, like, got the biggest chunk, like, done and out of the way before today.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago, we gotta be quiet because our son's home from school.
And he watches sometimes.
And he watches and like listens. Like he just asked yesterday, like, hey, what happened to this one reel? I used to show it to my friends and we would laugh at it. I'm like, what? So you like are showing your reels to your friends and you're laughing at it? Like what's so funny about our reels? And then he didn't want to like talk anymore about it.
I know.
But yeah, we got the
Big present.
the bulk of it done.
Yes.
For sure. It's downhill from there.
Yay.
Just got to buy a couple odds and ends and a couple gift cards. And I think the Christmas shopping is done.
I kind of was looking, but didn't see anything that I really wanted today.
I only want one thing for Christmas this year.
You already got it?
A wife that makes meatloaf.
Oh, boy.
All right, I got to reply. He says, "Oh my effing god, yes." So yep, it's F it Friday.
I'm surprised the Lions and Green Bay was the most competitive game yesterday. We honestly didn't watch like a whole lot of it just because we had
like so many freaking people going on.
Yeah.
That, and it was like the first quarter wasn't even over, and it was like 3-20 or 6-23 or something like that. I kind of already like stopped watching.
Ew.
I didn't want my Thanksgiving going into the pooper. Your Christmas shopping is all handmade. You make handmade jewelry. Do you have like an Etsy store or anything, homie?
Yeah. Let us know. We'll check it out. We've got family that likes that kind of stuff. That's what I'd like to do is all handmade, but I don't have the patience or the talent.
Meatloaf
for it.
is handmade.
Oh my God, would you shut up with your meatloaf? I'm talking Christmas presents for other people, not just you. So
You can't get any more homemade than meatloaf.
can't get no more homemade than steak, but I still don't get that as often.
You would if you made meatloaf more often.
No, whatever. I want to retract that deal. I don't have one. It's too expensive.
Backpedaler. She's a backpedaler.
Hush your face over there. Where do you sell at then, homie? Like, do you have a website, Facebook page? That's why I sent you a message. I was hoping I wasn't going to eat my words at the end, though, Jason.
I did share your comment with a lot of people at the table, though.
Christopher Castle went from being the easiest one to shop for to the most difficult one for Christmas. I don't want anything these days. This one, right here. If he wants it, he buys it.
But Jason, I did have to like reiterate, let everybody know that you do live in Wisconsin, you know, because like I'm sure everybody was wondering, like, how do I know a Packers fan? But yeah, I don't know what it is, Christopher. I'm one of those guys that if I see something that I want, I just like get it. Don't say nothing to anybody. I just get it. And then like when it comes around the holidays and like I was asked like a week or so ago, Lacey's mom, you know, hey, give me some Christmas ideas, and I'm like, other than like cheesecake, I got nothing. Give me a gift card for like Burger King. I mean, a double Whopper with cheese and an onion ring.
Hey, our mailman always appreciated when we get
that would be a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, had Thanksgiving at the in-laws yesterday. We had the table set up like a buffet style. We had too many people to do that. We just like started passing dishes like clockwise around the group. Good morning, Ellen.
I felt guilty, guys. I'm sitting there. Stuff's getting passed around. I'm sitting across from my vegan niece. How old is she?
8.
She's young. She's cute. But the plate of turkey gets passed to me, and I'm like putting turkey on my plate, and she's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Turkey." And all of a sudden, she kind of looks sad. She's like, "Aw, that's so sad." I'm like, "You're going to make me sad for eating it."
Oh, poor girl. Yeah, I wondered if she'd say something to you.
That is so sad.
You two are too cute. Well, thanks, Jesse. Maybe I should make a Facebook page. I'll look into that. That might be the easiest way, homie, to get your stuff out there.
At least just some place to post some pictures. So, like right now, you know, we got like so many people in here. We could probably have them like check out your pictures and maybe get you some more sales.
There you go.
We don't allow the whole like self-promoting thing going on in here, but if you're in here and you're hanging out,
handmade stuff.
Yeah.
Just gave you a like over here. Gonna let it play while I watch on Kick. Thanks, Deborah. Appreciate it, ma'am.
Hashtag Dabra.
Well, that's like I was just cruising TikTok one day, and there's this lady that posts,
One day? No.
Hey,
she cruises TikTok several days, chat, not just one day.
Let's go look at our usage history. I'm pretty
On
sure.
TikTok? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been on it.
My only usage history on my TikTok would be like videos that are sent to me by like Ken and others.
You're foolish.
Now, if we're talking like videos on Twitter, I might have you outdone.
Okay, okay, you got Twitter, but I got TikTok.
I only watched the frog video twice.
What?
I said I only watched the frog video twice.
Oh, I thought you said the fog video. I'm like, what fog video? Anyways, woman like
Well,
posted
then,
like
Foggy, here's your brain.
I will for 5 seconds. That he paints like makes his own earrings that look like
Time is up.
Pumpkin pie, corn, stuff like that, and it's so cute. And like he blew up.
Lacey-sized corn on the cob. Good morning, Darth.
Deborah, when are you sending that to me again?
You got a juicer last year for Christmas? Came with a cleaning kit. Comes apart really easy to clean.
I've
I
never
don't know if
used
I would
one of
have any
those.
use for a juicer unless we was juicing pickles, right, Deborah?
Deborah, you go for it, ma'am. She wants to know if she can promote her OF in here. Just kidding. She doesn't have one. Morning, Robert. Oh, my brother wasn't.
Why is it that the funniest comments are read when I got a mouthful of drink?
I time it just right. Good morning, Darth. How are you?
Are you doing it purposely?
No, it just timed out well.
Go straight on.
My brother wasn't invited to the in-laws because we didn't want to upset him because he's vegan. They usually bring like their own food to make so that they got their stuff. But
And the
no,
funny
I
thing
think-
is, like, they come over for cookouts and stuff, and I actually have a dedicated grill grate. Like we always just used to throw like tinfoil on the grate, because they didn't want like their tofu or whatever that they brought to like touch a surface that meat was cooked. So one day, I don't even remember where it was at. It might have been Walmart or Target. They had like grill grates that fit my grill on sale for like 80% off. I ended up getting like this Weber grill grate for like $2. So I have a dedicated vegan grill grate that only gets used for vegan food.
Yeah.
They think that's awesome. I just didn't tell them it was only like $2. I think it was like $1.70.
I'd say it wasn't much at all. Darth's doing good, having some breakfast pie this morning. Got some pumpkin pie.
Breakfast pie.
Pumpkin pie. What?
And then I had strawberry cheesecake before bed last night. So I had 3 pieces of dessert yesterday. I had that layered pumpkin pie. I had
Peanut butter.
an awesome peanut butter pie, which I love my mom's peanut butter pie, but I don't know. She might have to make one, and your aunts might have to make one, and we might have to have a pumpkin pie off. And then I had the strawberry cheesecake before bed. And then I laid next to shortcake.
Thanks, honey. Deborah says, what frog video is it?
Don't go to Twitter and look for a frog video.
Yeah. You're better off, Deborah. I'll tell you now, don't do it. At least it was a form of liquid Chris and not a mouthful of nuts. Either way, it sounds bad.
Oh,
I love using that juicer. I make my own fruit smoothies with real fruit.
that does sound good, though.
Yeah, I just get the frozen ones and throw them in a blender.
They did not bring their tofurkey yesterday. They had something else that was similar to tofurkey.
Yeah. Be nice to Deborah, Chris. She's not feeling good. We can roast her next week. Wait, layered pumpkin pie? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I don't know if I can find a picture of like what it was.
If we can roast Deborah next week, does that mean that in the holiday time, instead of like dressing up as Santa, she like dresses up as a chestnut? Is that what you're meaning, Troy? Then we can roast her next week.
Looks like Lucy with the hickory nuts. Kind of like,
What, the layered pumpkin pie?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like there was more than 2 layers.
Yeah, there was 3.
Like, was it-
There's 1, 2, 3.
Pumpkin, Cool It, pumpkin, Cool. Yeah, like that one right there.
This one?
Yeah, like I think there was like 4.
I don't know. We
It
don't have.
wasn't that one. It was the one to the
Oh,
right of it.
right of it.
It was
This
one
one?
of those 2 right there. Just show them both. We can't show you the real thing because like Lazy ate it all.
Yeah, sorry. I got hungry.
You have a TikTok, but you don't get on there usually.
He did this, but like in a pie form. It wasn't in the bars with like.
Is that nuts on a freaking pumpkin pie?
Usually, some people put pecans, like caramelized pecans.
Don't
on
be
it.
putting pecans on my
Oh
pie.
my gosh, it's good. You don't know what's good for you anymore.
You don't know what's good for you. You're
Well,
making
other than
meatloaf
me.
more often. Holy crap. That's what I want for Christmas. What is it? Is it 5 days of Christmas? Is that how that song goes?
I think
I
so.
want 5 days of meatloaf.
No, pull on you. I'll make you one, and you can eat the leftovers.
Like
for 5
make it
days.
sound fancy. Like you watched MasterChef. You got Rowan and you got Sean Boswell at your disposal. I want meatloaf 5 ways for 5 days.
Good morning, Ken. I'm not gonna ask how your day is going. Just hope you're.
Oh yeah,
having a good one.
12 days of meatloaf. That's right. How you gonna lie? It's 12 days of
Well,
Christmas.
the 5 sounded better than 12.
Pardon me, Darth. I think I was using some more of that Lacey math.
You're cruising for a bruising today, sir. I have TikTok, but don't usually go on there. Yeah, you just don't look it up, ma'am. You're better off not.
Chris is over here shorting himself. Lacey's rubbing off on me.
Uh-huh.
We got a fuel stop up here on the right. We're going to go ahead, pull in, top off the tanks. Wonder if they got any Black Friday sales at the pump. They do got Sheets, guys. If you got a Sheets near you, go there. Gas is like $1.99.
Thanks, Darth. He says Lacey can't reach a 12 a day. Hello, Madison. How are you doing?
Welcome back, Madison. Hope you had a good weekend. Why do I keep saying I hope you had a good weekend?
It's because you had the day off, so you think it's the weekend. So Ethan asking all about his buddy
Hope you had a good day.
coming over and staying. They're not even in the state. But he was talking to his buddy last night.
Oh,
and
you'll get a message. You'll get a message now. What about Jordan?
Yep.
Rafe isn't in the state. What about Jordan? Can he come over and spend the night? Nope. No Black Friday sales on the. Holy crap! Diesel is $5.11. Chat. $5.11.
Alrighty, homie.
Good thing we can use it as a tax write-off.
Oh, he doesn't get his meatloaf now, so now it's 0 days of Christmas for Chris. No, we have not got the new desk yet, Madison.
The new desk, it looks like it's going to be delivered on Tuesday. Wireless mics look like it's supposed to be delivered on Monday.
Serious question, though. Is Lacey ever the one at the store that has to ask for help for items on the top shelf?
If I'm not with her, yes.
Or I climb?
If I'm with her, holy crap. Remember that one time at Walmart, I stepped up on the bottom shelf because even I couldn't reach
and
it?
the whole thing.
And I was on the bottom shelf, and it was just, I could touch it, but I couldn't grab a hold of it. So I just needed a little lunge, So I lunged in. But the whole shelf lunged too.
Yeah.
And about I seen the whole swayed. It was kind of like a wave. It started where I was at and kind of moved just a little bit, and then it's you can see the rest of it going both ways.
Oh yeah, I'm
And it
don't
was
do that again.
all the glass jars and pickles and stuff on the other side. I'm like, holy crap. Now if I would have stood on that shelf like I did, and say if the shelf fell when I lunged, would I be responsible for the damages, or would their insurance kick in?
I would think their insurance. Ken says we were busy first thing this morning, but it's going dead now. Well, that's good. At least it ain't hectic all day long.
Maybe Ken can answer that question too.
Closest without going over is your dad.
Congratulations, Dad.
Total was 197. Deborah, you were so close, man. Hobie went to Twitter and looked up frog videos, and all I see is a frog on a cat.
Oh, yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah.
The last time I tried to find it to show somebody, it was getting heavily removed, and the accounts that was sharing it, I noticed were
Getting banned.
suspended.
In trouble.
But it just trying to think of a way to put it that's not too, if kids are listening.
Yeah,
Let's just say a frog jumped into a cat. Enough said. Wouldn't you be worried that frog would get lost inside the cat? Why do I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the frog in me.
Wow. A cat. There you go. Oh, it would have been a bad mess in the store. Their insurance would have kicked in.
Somebody should clip that. Clip that, please. That whole exchange.
Or says, oh, that could have been bad.
Or get a timestamp. 8:42.
I'll try to remember. You want me to write it down for you?
Yeah. That's clip worthy. That might even be reel worthy. Nothing but the frog in me. You might know it, but it's a George Clinton song. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. The frog, frog.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, you don't. You really don't, Deborah. I was kind of scarred afterwards. Maybe it's on YouTube, Albert. I doubt that.
Well, it was one of those things, Deborah, for a week, everybody was talking about, oh my God, did you see the horse video? If you did not see the horse video, don't go looking for it and don't click it. After a week of seeing people saying that, I had to go looking for this horse video. And then it was the next day, now there's a frog video. And after reading about that for a couple days, I was curious. Curiosity got the best of me.
Curiosity killed the cat there?
It definitely felt like it killed the cat once I found the video.
No. Yeah, something like that, Darth. That, yeah.
1,591 miles till we get to our destination of Corpus Christi, Texas. What's next? A pig video?
There's probably one floating around out there somewhere, Albert, and I don't want to see it. It's like telling a kid, don't get in the
I don't know.
cookie jar.
I think Troy is guarding that video with his life.
It's like telling a kid not to touch something, and then they go and touch it.
Or don't look.
Yeah.
I once got in trouble in school and had to go to the principal's office because they told us not to look at the sun. And, well, I wanted to look at the sun to see why we wasn't supposed to look at it. I didn't know I was going to get sent to the principal's office for looking at the sun. Evidently,
he does what he isn't supposed to do.
They frown upon looking at the sun during a solar eclipse.
Yeah, you were probably looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I got sent to the principal's office.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't think, and you didn't say anything about the eclipse in the first thing. You just said don't look at the sun. You're full of it this morning. God, did the cat rub off some energy on you?
Must have been all that food. It's a wonder, like, what some
gosh.
proper calories and nutrition will do for somebody. I feel like a whole new man.
You act like I didn't feed you the whole time this last week. You were the one in charge of dinner.
Yeah, so I've been feeding myself. So I've been a little down, a little gloomy. Like I said, like, everything tastes better when you cook it.
Well, okay, you redeemed yourself there.
Unless it's those sugarless peanut butter cookies.
Good morning, Jeremy. How are you doing today?
Jeremy, I was watching the 49ers game yesterday, and I told Lacey, I'm like, I finally realized why Jeremy was sticking up for Brock Purdy when I was trashing him. Because he went to the University of Iowa. I didn't know that.
Looking at the sun causes baldness. That explains a lot. Been thinking about putting up some Christmas decorations outside today, Deborah. I don't think we're supposed to be that warm today. I told Chris I need to bring my tote down so that I can sort through it, but I got to do that as I'm like sitting down.
One benefit of a smoked chicken for Thanksgiving, no tryptophan, so no sleepy after effect.
Is that like
I'm
off or something?
I'm under the assumption that like every food has that in it. Because it don't matter what food I eat anymore, I eat it and I want to take a nap afterwards.
Well, no,
unless Lacey's putting some secret ingredients in it that I'm not knowing.
Whatever, you think I put secret ingredients into everything.
I'm noticing like extra melatonin containers in the garbage and stuff, and I'm like, are we really going through that fast?
Here, speaking of turkeys, Dan shared his yesterday, which, Dan, that looks yummy because like I haven't had a deep fried turkey in a while. I think your dad was the last one to make one, you and your dad. And
That's
then
just called aging.
Troy posted Kathy's as well. That does look good. I need to make a fresh one just so I can, like, be able to fight you over the skin. We didn't get to do that this year.
Does anybody else like eating nice, crispy turkey skin?
Yummy.
Like my dad, he shakes his head every time. Like me and my older sister are always fighting over the turkey skin. She's like, he goes, that's not good for you.
But it's so good.
But yeah, the turkey skin, that is freaking awesome if it's done right. Purdy went to Iowa State, and his fiance's from Iowa and an Iowa farm girl. So that's why you're like are you a 49ers fan or just a Purdy fan?
He's just a Purdy fan. He's a Purdy fan. That's just called aging, Chris Dar says. Food is always good when someone else cooks it. Always. Didn't take any pictures of our food yesterday because I was too hungry. The only pictures I got are what my sister-in-law took, and that was it. Oh, my mom's making ham and bean soup for dinner. I want that. I mean, Chris hates it, so it's all mine. All mine.
Exclamation mark fart. I don't have a fart noise on my stream deck.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the
But Lacey's going to be really full of it tonight. She has ham and bean soup.
Tonight, let's discuss somebody walking down the stairs this morning. Oh, my God.
Oh, we had beans yesterday, too.
We had beans, we had eggs.
I don't know what it was. Like I had the longest fart of my lifetime today. I don't know how many stairs we got from the upstairs to downstairs.
I don't know, like maybe 20, 25.
It ain't that many stairs. Probably like 12.
Hold on, let me go count.
Probably like 12.
Quick.
Probably 12. Yeah, I'll go count them.
He's got to prove me different. I'm a left. Bullshit.
There's 12. There's 12 steps.
Anyhow.
Well, I mean, the difference between 12 steps and 20 steps makes the story a hell of a lot worse than what it actually is.
Okay, all right.
But I get to the top step, and as I start coming down, I start to flatulate. And I was like, I don't know, it was coming out slow. And I just like kind of kept pushing, but not hard, just kind of like let it like creep out. And I farted the whole freaking way down the stairs. Like I've never did that before. I was halfway down the stairs, still farting. Lacey turns around looking at me, and I just kept pushing. As I'm like kind of walking down the stairs, and it's like as soon as I got down to the floor level, it stopped.
Yep, he had the walk-in farts. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
I think that's like the longest fart I've ever did in my entire life. Like I can say that with like good belief. Like my farts are usually short and sweet.
And it would change pitch each time he would like step down farther on the...
Well, it's because it was being muffled and then unmuffled.
Yeah,
Muffled and unmuffled.
Oh, God. Ow, ow, ow.
You know, like the little toilet plunger thing on a trumpet? Yeah, it was like one of those things.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, here, the clip is in the family group that Rory got for you.
Thank you. Too much info?
Oh, Darth responded with, "That's not good for you." 10 minutes later, has some canned cranberry sauce and pumpkin pie.
Nobody had any canned cranberry sauce.
No, my mom didn't have any.
And you know what? I bet you we got some around somewhere.
I think we do.
Because we got that one big box that my mom brought to us like late last year that we split with your mom.
It's probably down in her basement somewhere.
1,485 miles till we get to our destination. Still headed for Corpus Christi. They call them the walking farts. But that's the thing, there was only one fart.
It just kept going.
I usually do suffer from walking farts. But yeah, this was just like one long, non-stop fart.
Deborah, that's how I usually know he's awake in the morning if I'm upstairs in bed with him.
Sometimes I'll just, you're not even upstairs all the time. She'll be downstairs and I'll like roll over and like let one loose and I get a message on my phone. Good morning.
I'm like, I hear you.
It's like I got to purge the system when I wake up.
Oh, beans. The more you eat, the more you do. Who needs a fart machine when you have the walking farts? Yeah, I got it, Chris. I don't need an old farting machine. Oh, I saw Jeremy say something up there. I'm an LA Rams fan, but a Purdy fan.
Gotcha.
Going to get some command strips soon so I can get some of the decorations on the wall for the holidays, especially for Christmas cards. Homie, we do a Christmas card exchange over on the family group. If you search my name, Lacey.
Family group.
Group.
Whoa.
Group.
I'm glad I didn't see any of that going on at the family outing yesterday.
Yeah, anywho. We do an exchange with like the whole 517 family where you guys send us one. Oh, that's cool.
I got a little fart sitting next to me.
Yeah, homie, I don't got the patience for that. Hold on, guys. Let's see what homie makes here. Those are pretty. Yeah, I don't have no time or patience for that. Excuse you. And I'm sure you do probably custom orders and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, well, definitely. I would create a Facebook page and advertise it. Excuse me.
I feel like there's more windmills through here since the update.
Yeah, there is. Oh, Chris, do you have a little fart sitting next to you right now?
Yes.
Hey.
A stinky little fart.
I smell just fine. I took a shower yesterday.
Yeah, but not many farts smell that good. All right, I got a good smelling fart, little fart.
Thank you. Lacey's
Smells just like roses.
Lacey's family group now streaming on OF. No family groping going on here. I'm stepping back from the group guys, group.
The family grope.
I remember I fart and I messed up my... Yeah, you got to kind of watch those farts. Those are the ones that's... Uh-oh. Got to run to the bathroom real quick. Ken was having one of those moments the other night on the way home.
Like, I can't get home fast enough. And then when you're, like, near the toilet, as soon as you see the toilet, you got to hurry up and undo your pants because it's like your
Not
body
going to make
knows.
it, yeah.
And it's like as soon as the toilet's in sight, it's like, here it comes! She's gonna blow!
Chris is a big stinky fart sitting next to Lacey.
Lacey didn't make it to the toilet one time. Holy crap, that was a mess. That's how she knows about the shaving cream on the linoleum. 1,404 miles.
My daycare friend taught me that one. Thank you very much.
You hate the wet farts? Yeah, because they usually get interrupted by a quick run to the bathroom. Changes your whole day when that happens, especially when you're at work.
I was watching Ridiculousness the other day when you were sleeping and like somebody got excited cheering for their team and he's like, woo! He stands up real quick. He goes, oh, it just slipped out a little bit. It's like, oh no. Oh, goodness gracious. Never known. Ken probably enjoyed the Cowboys game a little too much when he saw Dolly Parton wearing the cheerleader uniform when she was singing at halftime.
He sent me a clip, Jeremy.
Was he the one that sent you the clip?
He sent me a clip of her parading around in her shorts and top, yeah.
I mean, I gotta give it to the lady for being her age and looking as good as she does. We could go back to food, Deborah. I am perfectly fine with going back to the food discussion. Because this one here has already told enough info about me.
Who wants to hear more?
Did she sing the Star Spangled Banner?
I don't know, but she did it at a game like the week before. I got that clip too, Darth.
You need that one to pop up on your stream, Darth. Oh, that's great.
Like, I'm starting to think that when he comes in and plays the Dolly Parton all the time, he's not trolling. I think he just likes Dolly Parton.
He does like some of the older, like, country music. Let's go back to the wet parts, Albert.
It's Wet Fart Friday.
I'm good. It's permanently ingrained into your brain now, Darth. You want us to come in and sing or play our one song that we like to play for you?
Oh, there's a couple other Blink-182 songs that you wouldn't even think about, Darth. You think that one's offensive? Just think about the one that I didn't play.
Oh, gosh.
I'll send you a link.
This one knows the offensive songs. Speaking of Dolly, the great halftime performance during the Cowboys. We had Jack Harlow at Detroit's halftime show.
I didn't see it, but he is getting tore apart.
Oh, my God.
They're saying that's like the worst halftime show ever on Thanksgiving.
Like, I don't think it was quite his fault. It was like the camera angles and like
camera angles ain't gonna do nothing about the sound.
Well,
How
you know, all
sound?
they lip sync. Even like me. So it was me, your sisters, and my brother-in-law's all in the living room. We're all looking at each other like we all like Jack Harlow isn't bad, but we were all looking at each other like, what is happening on this TV right now? I think Sarah says I feel kind of like odd right now.
She did sing one rock song. We Are the Champions, Darth. Slow rock.
He does really like.
I don't know if
Dolly
that's
Parton,
on her Rockstar album, but I would almost bet so.
TGIF. Thank God it's just hard.
Yeah, who's War and Treaty, Jeremy? Like, I've never heard of either one of those guys, but or people, I should say.
What they're kind of saying. I want to just search it and see.
It's like I know which one of the one is War and which one is Treaty, but yeah, I've never heard of War and Treaty. The one guy looked like Rod something. I can't.
Oh, you know who? What? No. Fans ridicule rapper over worst halftime ever.
Yeah.
They mercilessly roasted his low budget Thanksgiving.
From what I'm hearing, his performance was worse than the Lions' performance.
Like, it was just bad. Like, the setup was bad.
What song was it?
He sang,
I hope
crap.
it wasn't First Class. I hate that song.
Yes, he sang First Class.
That song is horrible.
First Class. What's the other one that's really popular with that we like listened to the first time?
You got What's Poppin'.
What's Poppin', yeah. Yep.
What's the other one? Like some Tyler Hero. I really like that one.
It was kind of hard to tell like what all he was singing. I don't know. It was just bad. Hey, Abrupt, how are you this morning?
Abrupt Gaming.
Yeah. Well,
how you doing? Hope you had a good, happy Thanksgiving.
My favorite colors are probably purple and teal. Oh my gosh, I give up this morning, homie. Yes, purple, teal, and pink usually.
I thought I had a Jack Harlow song on here, but apparently I do not.
I think you took what's popping off there.
So I'm just going to have to sing. Well, I had the Tyler Hero song, too. I guess I'll just have to sing it to you.
9 to 5's a good song, Albert. I like that song of hers. Hello, Christopher. Have you seen the Post Malone covers John Deere Green and Pickup Man from the CMA Awards? I started playing it and I heard the Billy Bob. And I muted it so I didn't.
Yeah, the not that one, but I did hear the other one, the Pickup
Man. I didn't hear it. I'll have to listen.
I didn't want to listen to the other one because I didn't feel like going around singing it till 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Can you block bot tricks? You can, but if you block bot tricks, like if you go in anybody else's stream and like sometimes there's like little commands that pop, you wouldn't get to take part in any of that. Yeah. If we did like a giveaway and we have you guys type something in the chat if you block bot tricks, I don't know how that would work. But you can block whoever you want as long as you're not a mod.
Doing great. Hope everyone had a good holiday, Abrupt. We did. We are still full 24 hours later. The Warren Treaty is a husband and wife duo. Michael Trotter
husband
Jr.
And wife.
They're from Albion, Michigan.
Huh. Are you serious?
Well, now we're going to have to kind of go back and like, look, now we're 45 minutes from Albion.
I heard somebody say yesterday that somebody in the Macy's Day Parade was from Albion, Michigan. Maybe they got some info mixed up, but I didn't know that. That's crazy. Like 30 minutes from Albion, and we never heard of them.
Nope. Wait, is this a bedroom thing or an actual fall? Rupp's asking. Bedroom thing. What conversation did we go into?
Is this a bedroom thing or an actual fall?
No bedroom back here. There ain't.
No, homie was asking if he could block bot tricks.
Oh, I didn't know about it actually until Abrupt was playing it the other day. I am missing a conversation here somewhere.
Did we lose one? People gave up on trying to keep up with bot ricks in your top chatter. Oh! Darth asked about the trip downstairs. I farted the whole way down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
What was his question again now?
Well, was this a bedroom thing or an actual fall? He fell down the stairs when we first moved in here.
Halfway down the stairs.
Yeah, halfway. Off to work for you, homie. Have a great turkey day.
So the trip downstairs must have been, when I fell down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a little confused. I told everybody a story this morning. I was at the top of the stairs, and I started letting out, one of those, quiet, slow farts, and it just,
gradually increased.
It kept going until I reached the bottom of the stairs. I think that's the longest I've ever farted in my entire life.
I don't know, but I haven't laughed that much in a while. Oh, Deborah goes, woohoo, who do I need to block? Nobody, you're good, ma'am.
You love when the streamers get confused. It happens all the time. We call it streamer brain. It also don't help when she reads comments right after I just read them.
Oh, hush, you do it too. I ain't the only one.
No, I usually read them before you do.
You read after too. I've caught you.
But it's trying to keep up with so many different conversations and then other people just popping in and saying hi. Yeah, several times a stream. I'm sure you guys see it everywhere. Wait, what are you talking about? And then it's always oh, yeah.
He says he felt Lacey was not involved in the fall down the stairs. Lacey reads them all. Chris just cherry picked.
See, I'm not reading that one.
I'll read it.
You already see me shaking my head before she read it, Darth, right? You knew I wasn't reading that one.
Oh, here we are talking to Chris and his tutor and pooter. Oh gosh. I way too much laughing this morning here.
Way too much laughing?
Oh, yeah.
Making your belly hurt?
Getting that, side cramp that you get when you laugh too much. You're there, my belly's starting to wake up and is finally hungry at 9 o'clock.
Remember the cramps you would get in your side?
Oh, yeah.
Running in school?
Yes. Those were the worst.
I say running in school because that's the only time that I ever had the cramp in my side. It was at school.
I don't know what was worse.
But I guess I don't run since I'm out of school.
No. That or the shin splints.
What's a shin splint? When you biff your shin on something?
No, when this part of your leg starts hurting.
I've never had that hurt.
Oh, yeah. Being distance runner,
only when you
get
kick
them.
me. But yeah,
let's test it.
The cramp in the side of the stomach, that kind of hurts. And what is that that's actually cramping up?
I think it's lack of
But what body part?
I don't know. Hold on, let's find out.
Is it just my love handle cramping? Because it's always the one on the right side too. I've never had a cramp on the left side. Hope you have a wonderful Friday, homie. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Sharon and Dolly are both 77. Did not know that.
Well, it ain't lack of...
Yeah, I didn't know if it was a kidney or a liver or a love handle.
See, why does your... A spasm in your diaphragm, dehydration... I don't even think your diaphragm would spaz into your side.
Homie, don't play that. I used to knot a sock. I used to have tube socks when I was long socks when I was young, and I would tie a knot in the end of one, and I'd walk around to my sisters, hit them in the head with the knotted sock, and be like, "Homie, don't play that." My mom used to hate having to take knots out of my socks after they went through the washer and dryer. Time to go jump in the shower. Why do people jump in the shower? Like one of these times when you're jumping in the shower, you're going to lose your footing, you're going to slip, and you're going to bust your head. Like I'm cautious when I get into the shower.
It just calls
It's
it
a special. I knew as soon as I mentioned tube socks that I was going to get those comments.
Yep. This has a side stitch and like shows a picture of a person grabbing their side. It just says anywhere from your ribs to your abdominal muscles usually feel sharper when you muscles and can sometimes tense up your shoulder muscles in reaction to the pain.
That's what I was wondering what it was like. What organ? So it'd be your muscles.
Go straight on.
Muscles is an organ, right?
It's the thing that protects your organs. Your muscles do. Ever had a sphincter?
A cup was designed to protect your organ.
Well, that organ, yes. Ever had sphincter cramps?
No. I knew that was a Darth comment.
They stand up on their own. Ha ha ha. Love you guys. Morning, LaToya. How are you, ma'am?
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Well, this fat guy ain't about to jump
1
on the
hour. It took 1 hour and 5 minutes for me to stop saying, did you have a good weekend?
You're still going to say it again. This fat guy ain't going to jump, like, get in the shower, Jeremy says. Every time one of us says we're going to jump in the shower, we're like, hey, why don't you just step in
Yeah,
it?
be careful. Yeah, we had a pretty good day. A little busy. Like when we were sitting there eating Thanksgiving, at one point it sounded like we was in a high school cafeteria.
For real.
We had like 30 people in one room.
But it was good. It was good seeing everybody.
Really, really good day. It sucked that it ended.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Jack. Our morning's going pretty good.
Sounds like Dar's having a pretty good morning. He says, all right, he's already had his breakfast pie. Now he says it's time for some breakfast mashed potatoes.
I got some sweet potatoes. I noticed that my mom didn't put marshmallows on the sweet potatoes, and I actually liked them yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, normally I have to have the marshmallows. Morning, Miss Stacy. I hid most of my turkey day. I just kind of stayed out of the way. We had some little ones. His sister's kids were down, and like, did you see when you were out in the kitchen. At one point, I had to walk from like the living room to the dining room, and the kids were playing with toys. And your mom goes, "Everybody freeze!" Like, just stop moving so Lacey can walk through.
A sweet potato roll. Almost forgot. Thanks, Lacey.
Sweet potato roll? What is that?
Probably like a roll made out of sweet potatoes instead of like potatoes. You know how they got potato bread, potato rolls?
I've never had sweet potato
it's not
rolls.
Rocket science, honey. Just
Shut
think
the
about
fudge
it.
up.
Just think about it.
I'm going to show you rocket science. How far can my foot go up your sphincter?
Well, would that be rocket science or would that be physics?
Both. I can go I'm sure we got some leftover firecracker somewhere.
Physics while it's happening is science while we're trying to get it removed.
I'm going to have to try that, Darth. I love sweet potatoes. But you can do it with yams, sweet potatoes, squash, pumpkin, or regular potato.
She loves sweet potato pie, but she never shuts her mouth. You know that song, right?
Yes, I know that song. They were so good. It's a first for me. Yeah.
Song of the South. Sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth.
Yeah,
I don't know anymore. Except for there ain't nobody looking back again.
Oh my gosh, you got me drooling over here.
Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last time. Meatloaf does it every time.
Good. Somebody come take this man, please. Yes, I cleansed my palate with pumpkin pie. Ugh.
Ken Wormuth sent a video. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's...
No Facebook.
It's one of his employees dressed up in like a hideous outfit, Santa Claus hat, and he was like doing a dance, and he's like, no Facebook. I think he already ended up on Facebook, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
You should already know if Ken's taping you, it's being put on Facebook.
Stacy, ma'am, I'll send you a message, all right? Lacey, please take a video while doing the rocket science. Oh, with pleasure, Deborah. Go on Twitter. Chris is marked safe from Lacey's foot and butt for at least 4 more weeks until she heals completely. I can lift my leg that far, darn it.
Remind me as we get closer to that time.
So you know to beware.
Yeah. Sometimes I lose track of time. I don't want to be pushing it when she could be.
We also had a turkey-shaped butter sculpture, courtesy of one of the dairies I work at.
I didn't see any turkey-shaped butter this year.
I was the first to cut into it.
Yeah, usually at the one grocery store that we go to, Market House, they got like the butter turkeys. They, even though it's just butter, isn't that like...
It's decorative. It's
not rewarding. Isn't it like not refreshing? I don't know. It just makes you feel really good. Yeah, gratifying. Just look at a butter-shaped turkey. Or turkey-shaped butter.
This is Chris's ASMR.
Could you imagine a butter-shaped turkey? I wouldn't want nothing to do with that.
Oh, no. Oh, Deborah's going to pass on taking ya. Darn it.
What the hell, Deborah? I thought we was like making some ground last week, earlier this week. You sending me virtual hugs and all this other stuff, and now we're right back to where we started.
You only got a day of niceness from Deborah.
I'd rather have a turkey-shaped meatloaf.
He would.
Beggars can't be choosers. I mean, I'd be happy with a square-shaped meatloaf at this point, Troy.
I love your niece, though. Like, we all get sat down and, like, ready to eat. And she's like, oh, look at those gravy boats. Aren't those nice gravy boats? I'm like, you have no idea how long my mom has hunted for a gravy boat. I think she couldn't find, like, one of the butter scooper things for a while, so I went and got her one of those for her birthday.
Why do they call them boats, though? They never resemble a boat. Maybe because, like, gravy urn is kind of creepy?
Well, let's Google that. I got to save the sweet patrol. Oh, my God. Roll recipe.
The typical shape is considered boat-like.
Huh.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, yes. This week's almost over, so I'm back to my old self, Deborah said.
Do you remember what it was that Lucy said that she wanted? Oh, that looks really good, but I can't have it because I'm vegan. I can't remember what the deviled eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, and sorry, child, I can't get anything vegan for that one. Glazed donuts, I'm not a big fan of glazed.
As long as they're not stale. I seen the time-lapse video of the pumpkin pies at Costco. Crazy. Because that was a lot of pies. You posted it on the family group? Yeah, he posted it in the family group. If you wanted to share it with everybody else who hasn't seen it.
Hold on.
Good morning, Robert. Yeah, we like some lard.
Gravy boats remind me of the meme that I saw on Facebook earlier. I don't think I've seen that one. Family group, you said, right?
Yeah. You haven't motorboated until you include a gravy boat.
There we go, guys.
It has a lot of freaking pies.
Can't make it.
And then it's like at times you can see them kind of go back up, like they got replenished a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's just like sad situation. They're out of pies.
Yeah, that's a lot of pies. I bet almost like you had employees that were like shifting it down to make that.
Like I wish there was a number. We could actually see how many pies was sold from that store.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Sandwiches smothered in gravy. Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I saw somebody had like 4 in her cart. That would be me.
You made 8 pies. There's 2 left. All the cakes are gone.
Okay, we're going to get out of that. I don't know what that reel was, but we don't need to see no roller coaster stuff.
Well, you don't want to see malfunctioning carnival rides?
No. I was watching...
We missed the top of the hour reminder, Chad. If you're new to the stream, don't hesitate. Reach up. Hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, it's the subscribe button.
What were we watching last
Football?
night? We were watching...
Customer
Wars. There was one where, like, I don't know what ride it is. It's the one that goes in the circle at the fairgrounds.
Ferris wheel?
That they play music. And it
Carousel?
goes super... No! Hold on.
Like the Himalaya? Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt, maybe.
And lightning. Very, very frightening.
The one that
Galileo. Galileo.
It got stuck in reverse for, like, 10 minutes, and people couldn't get off it. And they couldn't... Like, I'm like, why don't you, like... What?
Go ahead, finish your story.
And it I'm like, why can't you unplug it? And I guess that wouldn't have done any good. I'm like, what? Y'all don't have a giant plug that like plugs into something? What? Go ahead.
When you said stuck in reverse, it made me think of something that got stuck on the other day.
Go straight on.
And we had to open windows.
Oh, yeah.
Not because
yeah.
Lacey was passing gas. I mean, we kind of are getting used to that. For a while now, guys, for like a year, I've ran this idea by Lacey, like, we should get a smoke machine. And then when people send like 5 subs or more, we can like get some music going, hit the smoke machine, and like get the energy going. And she's like always like, no, we don't need a smoke machine. Well, about a week and a half ago, I went ahead and I ordered one. Finally got around to putting it in Wednesday night. I turned it on, and it said that it takes like 3 to 5 minutes for this thing to warm up. So like I turn it on, plug it in, turn it on, walk out, start texting Ken, replying to all these messages that I've been ignoring for like an hour. And then all of a sudden, like, I realized there's just like all this smoke pouring out of the stream room. Like the thing would not stop shooting smoke.
Yeah.
I unplugged the thing and it was still like had smoke coming out of it for like a couple
puffs.
minutes. Like I don't know if it's defective, but like I was pushing buttons to stop it. I was pushing buttons, like it was not. It was not stopping smoking. Cats are like coming in trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So we're not doing no smoke machine. No smoke machine in here.
The only pie that Jack won't do is American pie. Yeah, I think we're all going to stay away from American pie.
I'm not a fan of the lattice on the apple pies.
Chris, that's...
Oh, and I was out of the room when it was spraying, so like it probably sprayed for a couple minutes before we realized it. Like it was pretty freaking smoky in here. I mean, Lacey can get it smoky when she's puffing on her cigarettes, but this was like a whole new level of smoky. Unless she was still smoking and she hasn't quit like I thought she did.
I have, thank you very much. Yesterday was a testing time yesterday.
I wonder what the neighbors thought, though. It's like the night before Thanksgiving. All the windows are open, and there's just smoke pouring out of them.
It's a good thing we know the neighbors. Oh, man. Are you sure it was the smoke machine or was Lacey getting mad at you? At one point, I'm like, it's coming into the dining room now. Neighbors must have thought you had a huge hot box going on.
Did it smell like strawberries like at the strip clubs? No.
No. I like when the cats both like moseyed in here, like, what is going on?
What is going on? They both kind of like came in, stood at the doorway, and just kind of like looked around and walked away. They're probably like, Dad and his ideas.
Mm-hmm. You never know what Chris will get into his head.
But if you remember, though, like Ty B had a smoke machine in his stream room, and that was like smaller than this one.
True. Oh.
And I got the smallest one that I could find. So that's why I'm thinking it was like defective.
I'm sure
But I'm not wasting any more time with those things. Nope.
The neighbors probably thought we were cooking the cookie in the deep fryer in the kitchen. Oh, they must have thought you had the mystery machine in your house. The neighbors must have been like, what in the fart is Chris doing in the stream room? Oh, yeah. I sometimes wonder what he does in here. The ideas he
Seeking
gets.
peace and quiet.
What do you get it, mister?
I don't know, not really. 'Cause then sometimes when I'm in here, I still gotta like sit there and listen to you like cutting wood. I guess it's better than cutting the cheese.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So don't complain over there.
We're down to 841 miles, guys. Still headed for Corpus Christi.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Weird science.
God, I haven't heard that in forever. I see Jack.
Did you ever watch the movie?
Mm-mm.
Did you ever
No.
watch the show? The
Uh-uh.
series?
Nope. I think I watched
I think the girl
series.
looked better in the series than in the movie.
Darsa, the Bohemian Rhapsody's been in our heads lately, so we watched Wayne's World last night. Junior's never seen it. I've seen Wayne's World.
But Lacey didn't see Wayne's World until like a couple days before we dressed up as Wayne's World on stream.
I did pretty good.
I had to like let her actually, witness Garth. Not like, Lacey was going to have a hard time pulling off Garth to begin with, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it funny though, like those movies was hilarious back in the day and now they're just kind of like corny?
Like that Bill and Ted's Great Adventure.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
is it that we got older or is it that like the sense of, like everybody's sense of humor is like changed?
Ugh. I don't know, but I lost 2 hours of my life watching that Bill and Ted thing. Maybe Chris is burning rubber in the stream room and not iRacing. Oh, wait, there was a series?
Yeah.
The Weird Science? Yeah. I think the series is what I saw.
I'm trying to think what channel it was on. I don't know if it was on the Sci-Fi channel. But yeah, there was like a series, 30-minute episodes. I think I enjoyed that better than the movie.
Deborah, my parents are probably, like 50 feet to the west of us?
I don't know. I've never like paced it.
No.
Probably more. Yeah, it's got to be more than 50 feet.
we got a couple neighbors across the street and one across the field.
It's probably like a good 30 or 40 feet just to the driveway, and then another.
Okay, 50 to 100.
Maybe like 60 plus about 70 feet away.
Party on, girl.
I don't know. I'll walk it off and get back to you. I'll walk it off.
Dark says, "Party on, Chris."
Was that the name of the woman in the movie? Yeah. The chick in the series blew the woman out of the water from the movie.
One of my cats must have been in the catnip because she's running wild around the house. Our kitten was like doing laps around the house this morning. He'd run into the living room and like climb up the tower, back down, out, up the stairs.
Vanessa Angel. Although she's looking kind of old now. So you'd have to like look up Vanessa Angel in Weird Science.
Well, we do age, honey, you know.
Yeah, who do you think is the better looking? That one in the series or that one from the movie? Yeah.
That isn't what I was thinking of. Okay, I've seen that. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The bad thing is the cats didn't have no catnip.
Apparently Lacey didn't either.
Maybe it was a turkey they had last night. Maybe the tryptophan has like opposite effect on them. The kitties got spoiled last night and each got some turkey for dinner. Okay, dang it. Here I come, Google. No, I was trying to. What's Robert saying there? Because I don't know Wayne's World to know.
Garth, your riposte black style? Yeah, I'm not.
I didn't know if maybe I'm like this something. Oh, let's do the
Yeah, that part's not
time
ringing a bell.
again.
What are you singing?
Let's do the time warp again. That's the only part of the song I know.
Yeah, I don't even know that song.
Some women age like fine wine, other age like milk.
Yeah, that's no kidding.
You better be saying I'm aging like fine wine over here.
So, we was sitting at the Thanksgiving Day table yesterday, and everybody was kind of like telling jokes. You know, like dad jokes, corny jokes. I think one of the best ones I heard at the table was told by a kid. What has a head and a tail but no body? A coin. So then Lacey had to get involved. She looked at my oldest son, Connor, and says, what do you call a cow with no legs? He's like, I don't know. Lacey says, ground beef. And you know me, you know Chris, I had to jump right in there. What do you call a cow with two legs? And my son's like, I don't know. I'm like, your mom.
Our daughter-in-law starts laughing. She goes, oh, I'm going to tell you. Got to tell that one. It's like, oh, nice.
It just made it so funny, you know, given the relationship me and his mom has.
Yeah, he thought it was pretty hilarious.
Well, and given the relationship him and his mom has.
Yeah.
752 miles between us and Corpus Christi. Where did you find a cow with no legs?
Wherever you left it. That's where it really coming from.
It's just a jump to the left and a step to the right. You put your hand on your hips. For a second, I thought we was going to, if I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah.
That was a time warp. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Definitely see the generation difference there. But I think, the Rocky Horror Picture Show come out when we were young.
Oh, when I put my hand on your hip, I'm never dipping.
No, you're doing other things.
Oh
my, Chris, Deborah says.
This is the visual of me putting my hand on your hip.
My lovely lady.
And we dip. I don't know, the first time I heard that, I dip, you dip, we dip. Like, I think of them like putting their hands on each other's hips and then like getting like big mouthfuls of like chewing tobacco. You know? Be like, is this a shindig or like a day at the dirt track?
We wasn't even born yet when that
No.
released. I didn't think it was that 1975. I thought it was like 80s.
It was like 90s when a bunch of the movies was released in the new release section at Video Connection. That's why I thought it was like in the 90s.
Okay.
It must have been like some sort of a re-release.
Probably. Oh, please stop singing, Deborah asked. For a full review on both Lisas, I'm giving the nod to Kelly LeBrock.
It's your generation, Darth.
Oh, no, she was saying the oh my Chris to the joke you told Connor. It was good though.
And the timing was right.
Yes.
Like, it's fun to be able to do that when the opportunity presents itself. When he's like doing the yo mama jokes, like I used to get in trouble for those. And it's like half the time the yo mama jokes that I was telling, like, they wasn't like jokes that get retold. Like I was just like using real life situations involving his mother.
I'm just gonna stay out of this conversation. That was the year you was born, Deborah?
Had a garbage bag full of stuff to throw and such at each show. You totally trashed the theater.
Never taken garbage with me to throw away place.
Must be the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Damn it, I gotta stop. Don't you hate it when you get like one of those itches on the bottom of your foot, and it don't matter how many times you stomp your foot, wiggle your foot in the bottom of your shoe, stick your finger down the side of your shoe, and then you realize you can't even touch it.
I hate those itches. And they always happen when you drive.
Then you gotta like take. Yeah, it never happens when I'm just sitting on the couch. It's always when I drive.
The foot or the hand? It seems like no matter how much you itch your hand or your foot, it still continues to itch.
Say if your hand is itchy, you got money coming your way.
Well, I mean, yay.
They say if you got a hair growing in the palm of your hand, you're up to something else.
Well, I don't ever have to worry about that.
Why'd you just look at the palm of your hand, honey?
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, I
Did
don't
you
have to worry
see that,
about that.
guys?
Don't have to
Did you
worry
see
about
that? Yeah, that right there is like part of the joke. When you mention that, if somebody looks at the palm of their hand, if they're looking for that hair.
No, well, there ain't no hair here.
Like,
so.
if you know there's no hair there, why would you look? Yup, hashtag.
Just wait.
Hashtag busted.
Wait, mother trucker.
Clip that.
No!
There ain't no hair there. I just got to double check.
You know, you're being awfully brave for me feeling better.
And you know, like, you're definitely getting your strength back because that one was a Charlie.
That one was my ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't need no clips of that, Jack. No. Awkward silence after the no hair there comments.
You hate when your foot itches when you're busy doing something, Deborah?
It never fails. It's not when you're just sitting there and can like itch it.
Like I already itched it and put my shoe back on, and I feel like I'm going to have to do it again.
What's itchy feet mean?
What does itchy feet mean?
Yeah. I don't want to know.
Itching for some meatloaf?
Oh.
She looked at her D hand, eh?
I doubted it, yeah. Yeah. You need newspaper, a squirt gun, rice, a lighter, or more, Chris. Favorite part of the movie is when they serve meatloaf, a.k.a. Eddie.
She did look at her right hand.
She barely touched you, Chris. Need to be a baby.
Nah, she doesn't realize the power that is contained in those guns that she calls arms.
Mrs. Nerford likes when I get a cramp when doing something.
That is like the most uncomfortable thing, Darth. Like not to paint a picture for anybody, but it's like, I got a cramp. I got a cramp.
I still like you. The one night we were just sleeping. All of a sudden, Chris is like crawling out of bed. I'm like, what is wrong with you? He goes, I got a Charlie horse in my calf, and it won't go away. Oh, man.
It's like, I got a cramp.
I like to use my doors to itch my back. I look like a bear in a pine tree. Yeah, that's pretty like my brother and my dad would always itch like their back on the corner between the kitchen and the dining room. I got him a back scratcher a couple Christmases ago.
Be like, 38 seconds, huh? No, I got to take a break. I got a cramp.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, from Darth. Those damn calf cramps ain't no joke.
Or even like the thighs. Right here, that's thigh, right? Right? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Them damn thigh cramps.
First comment. It's usually what happens, Darth.
Oh.
I don't need to know what you do to get cramps, Chris. From Deborah. I used to get this.
I don't know, Darth. Maybe we need to eat more bananas. I hear that's supposed to stop cramps.
And help other things. I used to get the shin splints bad when I ran in the army. We were just talking about the shin splints earlier.
Good morning, Bri. Bri sent me a message yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about your lions.
Oh, my gosh. That
Like, Bri, they was just keeping the Thanksgiving Day tradition alive.
Remember me telling you about the one chick that wanted to like paint one of my photos or something like that and sent me a message? She just randomly sends me a message like 2 weeks later. Hi. It's like, no, I don't want your, no, thank you.
You know why that one horse on the farm is named 38 Seconds? It's after Duck.
Oh. You're at work this morning? Darn.
Vitamin K. They got vitamins all the way up to K.
Yeah. I always eat a banana and drink a glass of pineapple juice.
Apparently, I need some vitamin K. K?
You see that video of the guy's calf cramp dancing around? It's hard to watch it. Oh, yeah. The one where he has his leg like up on the car dash and you just see his like muscles like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's not
like
normal.
pulsating.
Yeah, it's
I
cute.
feel like that's what my leg looks like when it's cramping, but I don't know.
It don't look like no.
I'm never like in a condition to like turn around and look at it.
And drink more pickle juice to get less cramps, Deborah says.
Are you speaking from experience, Deborah?
You helping the drivers? Oh, I bet you guys are busy today. They also have the restless leg pills. I get that every once in a while. When
She gets that restless mouth syndrome too. Holy hell!
Bite me! I haven't heard him today, y'all. If Chris isn't here, then on Monday, you know why.
The shower is refreshing, but you're still tired. You're probably tired from jumping in the shower. Don't overdo it.
Robert said do that. Vitamin K is potassium is good if you have problems with bruising.
No, I don't have a problem with bruising. Unless Lacey, like, thumps me.
Keep it up and you will be getting thumped. Oh, yeah. Jeremy's got his Thanksgiving today. When are you guys eating today, Jeremy? We're on our way.
Jack says, who all here drinks pickle juice from the jar? I mean, I'm not going to dirty a glass for the pickle juice, but there are more than just one person in this house. So I do not drink from the jar until the jar is empty. So if you ever come over to our house and you see 2 jars of pickles in the fridge, one of them is still got pickles in it and one of them is just juice, don't drink from that.
Yeah.
Because I already have been.
Yep. I thought about that when I put pickle juice in my deviled egg mixture and I like went to go grab them. Like, I better get the one with the pickles in it.
Good thing you thought of that, or I would have contaminated everybody's deviled eggs.
Yep. Got turkey samies. We'll probably have another one later today. Oh, you got it. F you, Christopher. I don't drink pickle juice. I don't even have to tell you who that's from.
How often you get cramps, Deborah?
Brine water, too much salt. Well, you don't take too big of a drink.
But you're drinking the brine water? I hope before the turkey's like floated in it.
Oh, it tastes like Chris's breath. Wow, shots fired there,
Yeah.
Robert.
The deviled eggs.
Not sure what time today. Thankfully, we only had one turkey day.
Yeah. I do not miss having to go to like 3 or 4 Thanksgivings.
No.
Going to grandparents' Thanksgivings and
I see enough.
cousins and yeah. I used to have like 3 or 4 to go to. And it just kind of like makes it not all that enjoyable because like you're at your first one and you're freaking starving, but you got to limit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you get to like Thanksgiving number 2 and then you're stuffed so you don't eat nothing and everybody's like,
Why ain't you eating?
my cooking not good enough for you?
Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, you did raise your daughter. I mean, who taught her how to cook? Talking about my ex-wife, honey.
Okay, all right. You better be like specifying there. I see an update for ATS that wasn't there yesterday. Must be getting ready for Kansas.
Yeah, and the new skyboxes are in there too.
Oh, don't
Like
have
we got fog now. Watch this.
don't have to worry about me drinking your pickle juice, Chris.
I think it was Skybox 4. Yeah, look at this fog.
Everybody loves a food coma. Good morning, Billy. How are you doing today?
Ride with us as we take a journey through the mind of Lacey.
What did I do to you today?
Fog brain.
Huh?
Fog brain.
I feel like I have brain fog some days.
But yeah, we like sunny skies.
Yeah, it comes out, what, the 30th? Close to my birthday. Turn your lights on low beam. Oh, when you're in the fog. Sky who? What's it?
Skybox. That's what they call like the little sky things. Like, see, this is Skybox 5. If you check out Skybox 6, that's that one. Skybox 7 is that one. Oops.
Got a little too quick there.
That's why it's like always sunny sky. You notice we never drive through the rain. Like I make sure that it looks all nice when we go
Christopher
live.
wants you to add snow. I think we have the snow one too. We are good, thank you. Well, glad to see you, sir. Did you have a good day yesterday?
457 miles to Corpus Christi.
I feel like
There's not snow down here in them parts.
I feel like nuggies this morning. Not sure yet. Still deciding. Nuggets.
I thought you meant noogies.
Not noogies. No. We don't want. We'll see enough snow on Sunday. We don't want to see it too early.
Yeah, we got snow coming.
Yeah.
Add coffee. We got a cup right down there, and our cup holder.
Are you ready to start hauling Christmas totes out this weekend?
No.
Yeah. Chris only does snow once a year when he's snowed in.
That would be Canadian Truck Sim.
Beer battered turkey nuggets.
Yeah.
That'd be
Now, see,
good.
that is something else that I've talked about. I've never tried it. I seen some restaurant. I don't know if it was Cracker Barrel. They had like deep fried turkey like tenderloins once. But this is what I'm wondering, like good breaded like chicken tenders. Like you go to KFC, you get like the freshly breaded chicken tenders. I'm not talking about like Arby's where they're frozen and not good. Imagine what it would be like to have KFC's chicken seasoning breaded over chunks of turkey.
Oh, that'd be
and
good.
then have like deep fried turkey strips.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yummy. Heck yeah, I'd be game for that.
I've never had
You
them
better
like
write
that,
to
but
KFC.
it sounds like really good. I've been wanting to try for like ever, and then I think it was like last year, the year before, I seen an ad on TV. Again, I don't remember if it was Cracker Barrel or what, but yeah, someplace had something similar to that.
The coffee.
If RT was in here, he would know.
That coffee's probably cold. You need a fresh cup, Deborah says.
Yeah, it has been riding around in here for probably about a good year.
You probably got like mold and stuff. RT hasn't even been in here this morning, but he's busy though, probably. He's working, I bet. How about a buffalo style turkey wing? That'd probably be good.
Nah, I don't know about buffalo style. I mean, there we are, like venturing back into the spicy stuff, and I'm not really a fan of spicy stuff.
Bacon wrapped beer batter.
Maybe like a mild buffalo.
The beer batter is kind of a toss up though, because if you get too much beer in it, it tastes like beer. Is it
Tempura?
Yeah, battered ones. Those are usually the good chicken nuggets.
Yeah, those are like the McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah, those are good. You can only find them made by, was it like the Pilgrim's brand or something that we used to get, Ethan? I don't know, but they're good.
Around here, that's the only brand that we can
Well,
find.
that's
that
the only
style.
brand I can think of off the top of my head. That'd be the Canadian Truck Sim if you had the snow. Yes.
Buffalo isn't that spicy. It's spicy.
Ooh, Deborah. Deborah's saying it ain't that.
Spicy to me.
I usually stay away. Like, was it like a buffalo chicken dip or something like that? That's usually all right. He's probably working. He usually works, I think it's J.C. Penney's during the
Yup, I forgot about that.
Yep. He's in like Ken's boat right now.
Was anybody like expecting us to like take the day off today? It was tempting. It was tempting.
I wasn't ready to get up this morning. I hit my snooze once.
I wasn't ready to get up this morning. I like slept in later today than I think I have like in a long time. Usually I'm up at like 5:15, 5:17. A couple days last week I was up at like 4 or something.
I walked upstairs with coffee at 5:30.
5:30. She wakes me and I wouldn't have got out of bed. I probably would have said, we're taking the morning off if she wouldn't have already been standing there with that nice cup of coffee. So I got up, started drinking that coffee, and it puts you in a good mood. Makes you forget that it's not Monday. See,
Yeah.
I just about said, makes you forget it's Monday. Hashtag TGIF.
We haven't been through the weekend yet, honey.
You can handle some spicy things. See, I like hot sauce that ain't too hot. Cholula, with the little wooden ball is the lid. That's like the best hot sauce there is. I'm out of that, so I had to switch over to this mule sauce. We order our stickers through a company called Sticker Mule, and if you order more than, I forget what it is, like $100 worth of items at a time, they send you a bottle of mule sauce. They're basically advertising that they can do labels too. But yeah, that mule sauce is like way too freaking hot. So it's like I put it on my breakfast burrito, I can't even enjoy it. Frank's is about that level that I like, Robert. Anything hotter than that, it's just asinine. Like, I like jalapenos in meatloaf and stuff like that, as long as they're like cut up really, really small, so you just get a little bit of that heat. They don't just like sucker punch you when you least expect it. But I wouldn't put like jalapeno slices on my pizza or on my cheeseburger because, yeah, that's just like too much.
Turkey apple cheddar quesadilla. That kind of sounds a little bit good, Troy.
I don't know about the apple.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
A turkey apple cheddar cheese quesadilla. I mean, I'd definitely be down for the turkey cheddar cheese quesadilla.
You'd be surprised how good it makes it. Maybe the snow will pass me up. We're hoping so here too, Stacy, but I don't know.
Does the apple like complement the turkey like it does pork?
Have you found the pack car technical center?
No, I haven't even looked for that, Darth. I haven't like looked at that. I haven't did any of the used dealers. I don't even know where I would look for that. Like, what state is that in?
I woke up every 2 hours to go pee and decided to get up at 5 a.m. My alarm went off at 5 a.m., but it was rough trying to roll out of bed this morning. Frank's, I put that shit on everything.
Let's see here. Truck dealers. A section of older trucks is now available at considerable discount. I don't buy trucks, though.
It's not on the map, apparently. It has to be discovered.
Odessa. What are these question marks? Are these like used dealers that just popped up, or are these like new? They're only in Texas. Nope, they got them in Montana too.
Oh my exes.
There's one in Arizona. Yeah, what are these question marks?
Hey, I'm curious. Oh, I switched between Frank's Red Hot Sauce and Valentina.
Yeah, I'm going to guess those are used dealers because they only show up on the map when you're looking at the dealers.
I don't do any hot sauce.
So if you want to know where your nearest dealer is, just look at the map.
Had some old-fashioned candy soaked in blueberry vodka for 3 months. Oh, my God, that was good. I don't know about that. Ugh.
I used to soak Jolly Ranchers in Zima.
Hi, Bipolar. How are you this morning?
Zima. Who's got the keys to my fucking... There, I did it again. Bima. I hate it when I, like, go quiet for the word that's not the swear word.
Mm-hmm. Zima's a wannabe beer. They don't make it anymore, do they?
I don't know if it made a comeback. I think it made a comeback. I don't know if it's still back out. But, yeah, within, like, the last 10 to 15 years, I know it's made a comeback. Get those guesses in, chat. We're fueling up the truck.
Gosh, I remember those bottles. I don't think so.
2016, Zima still exists, and we found out exactly where to get it. Yeah, I know it came back because, like, Doug and Tom, people that we used to mix Jolly Ranchers with our Zima, like, sent me links to articles.
I thought I remember hearing something about it.
And then there was also another article from, like, 2020 below. You just gotta read, honey.
I can move my ass off the screening. You can read. Thank you, honey.
Honey. Hashtag honey.
All right, who's the closest without going over?
Probably Deborah again. Deborah's been, like, on the money lately. If I was Deborah, I'd be playing the lotto.
Nope, Jeremy's the closest without going over this morning.
And then there's always Jeremy waiting to pee on somebody's parade.
He got 187. The total was 188.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
Yeah, he's feeling his Wheaties this morning. He's being pretty darn brave, Robert. I still got objects I can throw at you. I might not be able to chase you around the house and hit you, but I can still throw them. Fortune Jeremy won 4 of my giveaways this week. We heard about that. He's got a lucky streak going on. Gosh darn it, that song is now stuck in my head. Thank you.
Zima?
Yep.
Zima, who got the keys to my Beamer?
Hey, Mike, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Mike. Mike. Guess what day it is? It's Friday.
He did beat you by one, Christopher.
I'm going to get you high today.
Does anyone...
It's just a line from a movie.
What, Friday?
Yeah. Does anyone else eat hot pepper rings from the jar? I don't really like the hot pepper rings, but if you get like the right mild banana peppers, those are freaking awesome. But sometimes, I don't know, like right now I haven't had them in forever. There's one brand that even though they say mild, they will burn your freaking face off.
What, my garden ones?
Not those ones. Those ones are even hotter.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a peppercini. I've never actually ate one out of the jar.
I've never ate one out of a jar, but I've had one like served with. Isn't that the kind of pepper that they serve with like Chicago dogs and stuff?
Yes, I think so. Hey, Austin, how are you doing this morning, buddy?
Austin, are you enjoying your break from school? Did you have a good, happy Thanksgiving?
Oh, I love this shirt, Stacy. It's so comfortable. She has this one, but in maroon. It's soft.
I look at it sometimes and it's like, are those Easter eggs?
Yeah, I know you've asked that about this shirt.
It kind of looks like 3 Easter eggs, conveniently like placed to make it look like an elephant.
Dan, you're finally out of your food coma this morning. Your turkey looked good.
It looked amazing, Dan.
Good with
Good
roast
job.
beef. Pepperoncinis with roast beef. He's not a big fan of roast beef. I love the pickled banana peppers.
And here's the thing, everybody, you're going to be like, Chris acts like a good like barbecue person and a meat smoker and all this other stuff. But when it comes to roast beef, the only roast beef I really like is like the cheap sliced, like 39 cents a package, like budding roast beef. Yeah, I know, right? You got to go. You got things to do. Take it easy, Fat Albert.
Have a good day.
If we don't see you again, I hope you have a fantastic weekend.
Deborah's daughter eats banana peppers out of the jar. Got a Walmart delivery at 1 today, Robert. Ooh, what you getting us? Yes, getting ready to go hunting tomorrow. It's opening day there. Well, good luck, Austin. Hope you get a big one. The crunch on that turkey was fire. I have none left.
Yeah, I got to check because I don't think this was a jalapeno.
It looked really good. I wish we would have deep fried ours. Chicago dogs are... Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the one at Saucy Dog. Got some shopping to do. Oh, well, good luck with that, Albert. We stay home and do all that. First thing is skin. Heck yeah. Mostly needs a couple steaks, chicken, and some pork chops from Walmart.
According to this, often hard to find outside of Chicago, some parts of the South, is a sport pepper. That's the official pepper of a Chicago dog. So it's one of those things, just different peppers. Different strokes for different folks.
How was your turkey black
what does
shark?
Sonic serve with their Chicago dogs?
I don't
'Cause
know.
I think that's a different pepper than the one at Saucy Dogs.
He didn't need meatloaf on Turkey Day, Black Shark. The turkey was good enough. I ran out of propane mid-cook. It sat 20 minutes with no fire and still turned out good. Oh,
Damn.
no.
You got to have like a spare on standby. Like we have 2 propane tanks. We got one hooked up, and then like we have another one that's just full all the time. And then when the one that we're using gets empty, we just like swap them and then get the other one full.
You're not doing any shopping. You're done, Stacy. Heck, you're farther ahead than we are. My daughter asked if we were going to the store today, Deborah, and I said, no, it's Black Friday and the stores will be crazy. Corrigan County was busy this morning, but it settled down a little bit. But no, I'm the same way. I don't go near the store. I was thinking Saucy Dog did.
Yeah, Saucy Dogs uses the peppercini. I'm looking to see what Sonic uses. Oh, Sonic has sport peppers.
That.
See?
Sport peppers are a long pepper.
And you can't remove it.
Huh.
So a sport pepper is a peppercini?
Man, Stacey, you make me feel like I'm behind, girl.
I never heard of sport peppers.
Yep, that's what I'm snacking on is the banana peppers. Dan says I was going to. I spaced it out. It died when I walked out, and it was off. Tonight's Black Friday shopping. I like tossing hands. So it's a fun night for me. Still not going. Yeah, no. Same here, Deborah. Don't blame ya. We'll stay. I'm gonna stay home and watch The Crown on Netflix.
No, I got to go to the post office at some point today and drop off some packages. I'm not even like looking forward to. I'm a hobbit, a hermit.
He really is.
I'm a hermit. I hate going anywhere. If it's not to the racetrack or a restaurant, I hate going.
Well, you got to, because I can't.
Made some awesome shrimp fried rice yesterday. My shrimp fried some rice. It's been about a month, Jack.
It's been a little bit. You hit that trucker. I don't think he's caring today, Deborah. It's F It Friday.
When Christopher goes to his place in the area called New Dogs in Town, you order the Chicago dog with banana peppers instead of jalapenos. Yeah, I don't eat the pepper that comes with it. I'd probably enjoy it a little better with the banana peppers now that you mention it, Christopher.
Yeah, we got local places. They're pretty pricey, but they're good. I just do when I can on my only free time during school hours. Oh, I don't blame you, ma'am. I usually don't wrap until like a week before, maybe. It kind of depends. Sometimes I'll wrap as we buy.
And you guys thought that halftime show was bad yesterday. You should listen to Lacey rap.
Let's talk about you're discussing of wrapping over there. I love staying home more than going out. That's how we are, Deborah. Like,
Especially as I'm getting older.
He's getting, yeah, he rubs off on me. It's like, I love
You save so much money staying at home, as long as you stay off Amazon and Temu.
Yeah. Yep. And that's me. Like, anytime, like, I get irritated going out.
Walmart has the Apple Watch for $180.
Ain't bad. I'm not a good rapper. This one here would pay his sister before we got together to wrap his present, so he didn't have to. Now he just has me do it. I still get irritated with it.
You're wrapping yours and your parents. They don't do the wrapping.
Yeah.
Just leave everything in like Walmart bags. Merry Christmas.
Hey, those bags come in handy, especially for the odd-shaped things. I hate wrapping.
I don't mean gift bags. I mean just like actual
I know.
like Walmart
I
plastic
know.
bags. You ever got a Christmas gift like
I've never gave anybody a Christmas present wrapped in a Walmart bag. Or in a Walmart bag. I stay off all the shopping sites, so I definitely save money, Deborah.
I've been checking Amazon and Walmart and Best Buy like crazy multiple times a day since Wednesday.
I glanced
We
at
got to
it
get
this
another
morning.
camera and something else. Oh yeah, something else that I'm kind of keeping a secret. And it's like I'm gonna buy it regardless. I'm just trying to like wait to see if I can save any money between now and like Cyber Monday. Because I know
This is cheaper
I
for
get
you,
the
Robert.
webcam like today. Monday it'll be on sale like $50 cheaper. We have 5 people to shop for. I don't even know how many more people we got to shop for. We just like worry about the kids and then gift cards. I think is what everybody else is getting this year.
I bet Lacey sings better than most of the halftime show performers. I don't know about that, Christopher. Kind of sound like a dying cat when I sing. You're staying off the web too, Stacy.
Like a cat that's dying a very painful death.
Don't add to it. Over
Well,
there.
I mean, I'm just like letting like the cat that's dying that she's referring to. It's not dying a silent death. Like it's kind of one of those dying cats that you want to put it out of its misery, not because you feel bad for it, because you're tired of hearing it. Yeah. 180 miles till we get to our destination.
I knew I should have went with the other thing I was going to say. Like it sounded like, was it Scuttle on Little Mermaid when he tries singing in the lagoon? And
Scuttle. I don't know Scuttle.
the seagull.
I didn't know their names.
No.
Honey, I've only ever seen that movie like one time.
Nah. Yeah.
And that was like grade school.
That's the seagull. Thank you.
That's that one clue on Jeopardy the one day that you got right. Something in the sea, and I thought it was like plankton or something, and you said it. I'm like, now what? Yeah, krill. I'm like, what the hell is krill?
That's because of Finding Nemo. That's the only reason why I know about
Krill is a font. You know the font that I use for Myler Motorsports?
Yes.
That was krill.
Was it? Be right back. Gotta make a pot of coffee. Alrighty, Dan.
Does it count if you have YouTube playing but you're not watching it? As long as it's playing, that counts as a watch hour.
Mm-hmm. Got your spicy in this morning, Jack?
Yeah, so when I posted that link yesterday, it was like the easiest way to get the watch hours up. I figured 12-hour stream. If you guys had like an extra PC or a device that you wasn't using, just like click that 12-hour link and let it play, and that will like for sure help us out. They haven't updated it yet today, but I have a feeling we're going to be over on hours. So we will be able to apply for YouTube Partner.
Yay!
They're not consistent with their updates. like when they update the numbers. Sometimes it's like on there before I wake up in the morning. Sometimes it don't update till like 7 o'clock at night. Eastern time. You're eating cake by the ocean.
Well, I'll take some cake by the ocean. And not some sand or palm tree somebody sends me. Smart aleck, you. Cookies. Oh. I feel like I could use a nap already today. My brain just didn't want to wake up this morning.
Does it ever?
Yeah, it does. Thank you very much. It wakes up sometimes.
What?
You're just cruising for a
Well,
reason.
I mean, we're cruising for another 141 miles. How else are we going to get there?
You're gonna have a black eye come Monday, and they're all
A
gonna be
black
asking.
eye?
Yeah.
I don't like black eyed peas.
I ain't saying nothing about no peas. Just black eye. Don't have an extra device with me. You're good, Stacy. You're fine, ma'am.
Yeah, like even yesterday, my sister and her husband, they were here, and they're like, would you like us to like play it too? I'm like, nah, you don't have to. I think we got it. Well, thank you, Stacy.
See, I don't even know what that song is, Jack. The cake song. Cake by the wall, cake by the ocean.
I know a band called Cake.
Oh, Deborah, I'm sure, ma'am. It's going to be hard for me to wake up for work next week. She gets up at 3 a.m. Yeah, it was rough today.
Take him for a hike later.
I can't go on no hikes right now, Deborah. I can't walk for more than like 20 minutes.
Yeah, if I want some peace and quiet, I got to be the one taking a hike.
Well, you go take your hike.
I'm not feeling that ambitious. I got earplugs.
Take your hike to the post office. Neat.
We get to bypass this way station. It's probably going to be the last one of the stream. Heck yeah.
I'm making some sweet potato rolls tonight, just so you know.
Once again, let's get a hashtag TGIF. You're making some sweet potato rolls.
I know. Darth has got me intrigued.
Probably be the only suitable thing to do with the leftover, like,
Sweet potatoes. Yeah, and you might actually like them, too.
I like sweet potato french fries and sweet potato chips that are made from sweet potatoes, but I don't like cooked sweet potatoes.
Hey, you might like that, and I got the stuff for it, so I might try that tonight.
I would try them.
I got my dough hook, so I can just let it mix up instead of me doing it.
Nearing the top of another hour. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you reach up, hit the follow.
Oh, my phone was busy with stuff yesterday. It started around 8:30. Well, I'm thinking of you, Stacy. Did you tell your dad about the rewind
I
thing?
did.
Oh, okay, all right.
And he said he didn't know about that, but that's
Okay.
probably what he's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, you're behind on the stream again, Dad.
Just skip ahead.
I don't know if he like backs on, comes back in, and it just like pauses.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I noticed it does that to me.
I'll just have to tell him like anytime you come back in, just refresh it.
Yeah, I never heard you talk to him about it yesterday, so I wasn't sure. Oh.
Well, thank you, Robert, but that's one way to make me blush.
Somebody's got to say sweet things to you, because no, I don't.
Robert says, you should be rolling with me. You're a real-life masterpiece. He's got to be talking about me.
My leg itch, thank you. Sorry.
Don't get your hopes up, but now Dan's peeing in my Cheerios. You're like the fourth person to pee in my Cheerios this morning, Dan.
Keep it up, guys. Because he's peeing in mine over here lately.
Definitely not eating them now.
That happens to me a lot on Facebook. I'm wondering why whoever I'm watching at the time doesn't say hi back.
Yeah, he used to do it all the time on Facebook. It never happened on Kick, but now that he's watching on YouTube, I'm noticing like he gets behind sometimes. So yesterday I was showing him like pay attention to that status bar. Sometimes you might have to like move it back to the right.
Gotta keep the Cheerios hydrated.
Still working on your aim, buddy?
Keep dreaming, Chris. Keep dreaming, Deborah says. Oh, goodness.
Down to our final 40 miles, chat. 40 miles remain.
It was so nice to be able to just sleep with my pillow. Just my normal 2 pillows the last couple nights. Like Chris said, I've been sleeping with like this body pillow thing at night. I feel like I'm just like cocooned and Chris is trying to like wrap his arm around me.
But it's a good thing that you have, because like that, how many times have you woke up and I've been like cuddled up next to the pillow?
I
didn't want to like throw my leg or my arm across her. We sleep kind of funky. Like you look and be like, oh, look at them. They look like pretzels. Either that or they went to bed playing Twister.
Yeah, we do kind of sleep a little odd.
So I'm like, yeah, you're going to need a little protection, honey, or I'm going to sleep on the couch while you heal.
You did really good with it. Oh, gosh almighty.
Just yawning at the end of the stream.
I've yawned a couple times. Like, I don't know.
At least she's consistent with it.
Yesterday wore me out. What time did I fall asleep on the couch last night? It was during the football game, wasn't it?
It was
No.
during the second football game.
Yeah, it was about 6 that I laid down, took a nap from like 6 to 8.
And then like took another one from like 8:30 to 10:30 or whenever you
I
woke me
kind
up
of
off
dozed.
the
Yeah, so
off
I
the
dozed
couch.
on the couch too.
You're going to miss us for the next 3.5 weeks because you won't be able to watch until the winter break. What if we jump on in the evenings, Deborah?
Would that work
I'm
better
not saying
for
they're
you?
all going to be in the evenings, but yeah, there could be some chances of some evening streams.
Mm-hmm.
Like tonight, I'm not really sure what's going on. We could pop on tonight. I think we might. I wasn't going to mention this because if I mention it and then we don't do it, I feel bad every time. But there is a possibility that we might even jump on tomorrow morning and do a stream to make up for yesterday.
We'll see how ambitious we're feeling in the morning. I could go for some more coffee right now, Christopher Castle. You know, the bad thing is the last couple streams when we've got off the stream. No, I'm okay.
Watermelon limeade G Fuel.
I've made a second cup of coffee. I don't know. It's the winter months. I think that like it's nice to have a warm cup of coffee.
More enjoyable throughout the day in the wintertime. Like summertime, I drink the cup of coffee in the morning and then I'm good for the rest of the day.
Yeah, unless I make up nice coffee.
But it's like during wintertime, you look outside, it's like miserable, it's dreary. It's like, man, I want some coffee or hot cocoa. Coffee seems to hit a little better.
We're going to have to plug the button back in if we want to do that. I ain't doing all that work of going through the fancy coffee every time I want coffee this winter.
I ain't drinking coffee that often then.
If you have evening streams, I'll do my best to come watch. Oh, Deborah, thank you, ma'am. Well, we'll be looking forward to see you when you can.
Evening streams, though, I don't know if they'll be scheduled. You know, like here lately, we're like, we'll be on again at 8 p.m. tonight. I don't know, sometimes 8 p.m. doesn't work for us, sometimes it does. So evening streams, if they happen, they might just be like anytime between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Jump on randomly. With this little messenger alert thing that we got now, you guys will know when we go live.
Deborah says you need some rest, Lacey. Go take a nap. You know, I say that, Deborah, but then I've been like binge watching Netflix.
She says she's going to take a nap, and then she starts watching TV, and next thing we know, it's like bedtime.
Yeah.
Like, honey, you didn't take no nap.
I haven't seen no kid right here. If it's anyone, it's the gray one sneaking in.
All right, we made it to our destination. Wreck free.
Who made it?
I mean, we didn't wreck. I might have caused a couple other people to wreck.
You said that. My tummy just growled. Ooh. Yeah, I've been... It's the Crown? I've always been intrigued by, like, the whole royalty thing over there, but, like, going behind the scenes of it, it's pretty cool. Hey, Johnny. We did have a good Thanksgiving.
Here's Johnny.
Good morning, Johnny. Well, show me any physical signs of damage on this truck, Christopher.
Don't go there. That doesn't...
You show me any physical signs of any, like, wreck
hush
or
over
anything,
there.
and then I will be like, all right, we might have wrecked.
See, the mod said no, too. Neener.
Don't be peeing in my Cheerios, too. What am I doing?
Oh, where are you going?
I was picking another load.
No. Lacey's got things to do today.
But, yep, chat. I think that's going to be all the time that we have this morning. Like I said, I don't know about tonight.
You're good.
I realize we've streamed like the last few Friday nights in a row. So there is a possibility we could jump on tonight. Like I said, if we don't tonight, we'll probably do it tomorrow for sure. But thank you guys for hanging out. Had a blast. Thank you, Paul, for the 40 subs. Dumpster Angel with the 5. You guys are freaking amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for everything. Very thankful for each and every one of you guys in the community.
And if you guys are having a Thanksgiving today, enjoy that turkey food. Have a good one, Dan.
I took out 2 cops. Oh, yeah, I did take out the 2 cops.
Yes, you did.
Did I do that?
But thank you guys for everything. We'll see you next time we see ya.
Love
Enjoy
you
your day.
guys.
Stay safe. Enjoy those leftovers. Don't let Lacey eat them all. And we will see you soon.
Love ya.